Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to another video, and I am so glad that you guys are here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we're just doing this short video just to give you some brand new exciting things that are happening here over on the Samba Journeys platform, and I can't wait to tell you about it. Well, if you haven't figured out from the thumbnail or from the community page post that I put on the up earlier, we are venturing into the world of podcasts. That's right. We've actually been in it for some time, but I never put myself in the full stream. Well, I haven't in a long time. You know, I did do a podcast. It was, it was many years ago. This is back during the last Bush era. I did a podcast back then, but ever since then I got out of it. But now is the time. I feel like we go ahead and do this now. And, on this platform, here on Samba Journeys here on YouTube, as you know, we talk about a whole lot, don't we? I mean, the topics are just, we'll talk about this one day, then we'll talk about something else the next day and all of that. And because it's just so much to talk about, right? But what I wanted to do is I said, I think what we should do is start parsing out, some of these topics and then make them their own streams. And, typically you would do that on YouTube and, and we still can. But I said, you know what? I think I want to actually make these into podcasts and where you can actually just listen to it on the go. Because I've gotten quite a few comments over the years from different individuals that says, hey, I'd be listening at work, but I can't really hold it all the way up because, I'm working. The boss can't see me looking at my phone and all of that. And I totally get that. So we have a solution. So what we've done is we're going to start parsing these things out on these podcasting platforms. And so far, we already had the one that was featured here on YouTube, but now we're going to start doing some other ones. Okay. So let me pull it up on the screen here real quick and just so you can see it. And when you go ahead and subscribe to them as well. Doesn't cost anything, and you get the, you can subscribe on any of these platforms here. So the Digital Plantation podcast that you guys are very familiar with, you can now find that on iTunes, or, if you go to, you pull up your iTunes or your podcast app on your phone. If you have an iPhone, you can just do a search for Digital Plantation and I should come up. And so as you can see, what I did was I moved over most, not all of the past episodes. And then we have a brand new one that I just posted recently. And that's about the Mahogany Jackson situation down in Alabama. So that's a brand new one. So you can check that out. And that's on Apple Podcasts. And so, again, if you have an iPhone, if you don't have the podcast app, you can just download it. It's free. And then do a search for us, Digital Plantation Podcast, and you'll find it. And I'm very excited about that because I don't know, video is one thing, but audio is it. I feel like I have more flexibility with audio. I don't know. So you'll hear a lot of audio inserts of different things. If we're talking about a certain story or topic, you'll be hearing some other voices in there as well. And, and just really delve in there and talk about these issues. So Digital Plantation, it's on Apple Podcasts. You can also find us over on Spotify. We're on Spotify as well. And we are also on iHeartRadio. Okay, so you'll find it there as well. So whichever one, and then there's plenty other platforms like Amazon. They have a podcasting platform. We're on that one. I'm trying to think. I think Google has one. We're on that one. So it's all over right now. So so you can go ahead and subscribe to it. Follow us on there because there's going to be a lot of content that we're going to be putting on that platform that we will not be putting out on here on YouTube. I'm finally taking my own advice, y'all, and the importance of diversifying and not putting all your eggs in one basket. So that's what I'm starting to do now. Okay, so we got that. Now, I started another podcast. This one is going to be dealing with, we're going to be looking at Africa, but more specifically, we're going to be talking about, from a historical standpoint, we're going to be looking at the herbs, right? We're going to be talking specifically about the different plants and herbs and the different remedies over the years, over the centuries. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be looking at the technology that has come out of the continent, and not just recent stuff. I'm talking about the technology as it pertains going back thousands of years that has been ignored. And we're going to be talking about that and talking about how those technologies and even those herbs, they still play a vital part in Western culture and even African culture. I know I said that backwards, but that's true. What's happened is we've been trained to think backwards, that we need the medicine from the white man, in order to be well, but not understanding the history part of it, that this is something that has come out of the continent since the beginning. And we need to understand that, and our people need to understand the importance of that. So we'll be talking about that. We'll also be looking at, like I said, going back and looking at ancient technologies that have come out of the continent. And this is going to be done more. And then, what are some health remedies and things like that as it pertains to that. And I'm very excited about this one. The thing I like about this one is that it's going to be like 3 to 5 minutes per episode. So it's not going to even be long. Whereas Digital Plantation, that one can go up to an hour. Okay, so you got that one. And then you got this one as well, which is a lot shorter. It's very bulleted, gets to the point. And like I said, it's more of an NPR style. And let me see. I may play a little bit of it. Let me just turn it on just a little bit so you can get a taste of what it sounds like. Okay, hold on for a sec. Let me where is Apple Podcast? Hold on for a second. Let me pull it up here. I'll pull it up so you can guys get an idea of what it sounds like. Let's see. All right, it's coming up. All right, let's go back. Oh, I can't hear myself. Hold on for a sec. Let's see. I'll switch it to that. And let's see. Can I hear it? All right, let's start. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning. Hopefully it'll work.
So new year, new me.
Oh,
what's that mean?
It's
You're
an
gonna go to
ad.
the gym, get a couple.
Okay, so you'll hear ads. Yes, you're going to hear ads on that. But give me just a moment here. And while that's playing, I'm just going to talk over it. And then you'll hear the intro, and then you'll just hear a little bit about the style of what we're talking about, what we're going after. Very, very excited about this one. All right, hold on for a second. Let's see. Hold on. Come on. Almost done.
Can I just walk?
All right, so we got
Depressed, anxious, just not yourself.
and so Tech Tribes, African Health and Historical Narratives. And so so this is going to be, it's up now, so you can go ahead and subscribe to it on those same platforms. Here we go. Welcome to Tech Tribes, the podcast where we look at the historicity behind Africa's wellness, health, and technology. I'm your host, Dwayne. Now to our story. In the heart of Africa, amidst its rich soils and diverse ecosystems, lies a treasure far more valuable than gold or diamonds. This treasure, often overlooked, is the continent's abundant medicinal plants, which have been the backbone of traditional healing practices for centuries. Unknown to many, these natural wonders are Africa's real gold, offering a wealth of health benefits that pharmaceutical companies have secretly capitalized on for years. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right there because you want to hear the rest, you got to come on over. Again, that's going to be on iTunes. It's also on. Let me get out of here and show you where is that. It's in the same places. So again, it's called Tech Tribes. It's on iTunes. It's also on Spotify, and it is also on iHeartRadio. And yeah, so you'll be able to catch it on there as well. So whatever your platform of choice is, go ahead and get on that and subscribe, because yeah, we're going to be putting a lot. Tech Tribes, I got some more things lined up. We're going to go all the way. Many of you have heard me talk about, what was it? Adam's calendar, so we're going to do one on Adam's calendar. I'm going to be looking at some of the other ancient technologies of Africa, and then also looking at different herbal, different plants and stuff like that, and how they were used and all of that. So I am very, very, and it's only like a few minutes. It's only like a few minutes long. So subscribe to that one too. So those are the two podcasts that we have that are live right now that you can subscribe to. We have some other ones planned. I will tell you one of them. We're going to do one that's going to be stories. All right. These are going to be short stories. And again, the short stories, when I say short stories, I would say each episode will be no more than, let's say, maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and that's it. These will be short stories that we will read. And, most of the time, I guess it will be me, but Nicole, she'll chime in. And then we'll have little sound effects kind of thing. And each episode will be its own unique story. So that one is coming down the pike. That one, and we have some other ones lined up too. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but these are definite. So the two you got, okay, and then the one is coming. I'm working on that one, but these two right here, you can go ahead and subscribe to those now. And yeah, we rolling. So again, we're going to continue our activity here on YouTube. It may not be as much as it has been in the past. We'll still be posting things on here. We'll do lives every now and then. We'll do that. But we will really start pushing out here into more into the podcast arena, because I think we can get a lot more information out that way as opposed to doing it on YouTube. Like I said, again, we'll still be here. We'll still be posting, but you're going to see a lot more. I'm able to get more done. I tell you, it takes more work to do a video for me, quite honestly, than it actually does for a podcast. I mean, it's just weird like that. So yeah, so we'll be getting more things out there. So make sure you subscribe, and look forward to seeing you out there. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. But I do have another video that's coming up too. So keep your eyes and ears open. Yeah, I'll be posting another video. And so yeah, a lot happening here over at Samba Journeys. You guys take care, and I'll see you the next time. Take care now.